thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it's frustrating to sit there and, I mean, what do you call it? I mean, you can't put them in perfect situations, you know what I mean? Everybody, that's what I just told the guys in there. I said, everybody takes some blame in the deal. I mean, myself, offensively, coaches, players, everybody's got to do better. Obviously, I mean, that's not acceptable. That's as bad as I've ever seen it, and obviously we got to get a lot better.
Where does it start? Where do you as a coach start pinpointing this and figuring out how you guys are going to go around fixing it?
Well, I mean, we got to get back down to our identity. We got to figure out what our identity is, you know. And so I think to do that, you know, you just strip everything down and you start from the basic blueprint, you know. We got to put the ball in play, and that's the bottom line. I mean, I hadn't looked at the stats, and if you know them, I don't even want to know them. But we're not putting the ball in play. I mean, we got open people at times, and I think the frustrating thing is, I mean, sometimes the quarterback overthrows it. Sometimes he make a bad throw. Sometimes we just completely whiff up front. You know, I mean, everybody is taking their turn. It's not like you can pinpoint one deal and like this is the issue. I mean, we gotta grow up as an offense. We gotta grow up and we gotta start just making plays because that's our job.
You said last week that it was frustrating for you because the guys are making the plays in practice, and that you've seen that they can do it. I mean, how can you compare that to what you saw today, and did anything prepare you guys for this today?
I don't think anything prepared us for this today, no. I mean, obviously you don't go out thinking that you're going to get good like that. And so, and I thought, you know, watching the game from where I was at, you know, we had parts of our team that was playing pretty hard, and then we just never got anything going offensively that give any other side of the ball any glimmer of hope. And so, I mean when you do that offensively, then it's going to look like that at the end of the game. So, I mean, this falls directly on us, in my opinion.
Did you see anything from Ford off the field, you know, halftime after the game?
Not really.
Gave
I mean,
anything positive?
He was really fine the whole game. At halftime, he was fine. I mean, I just told him at halftime, I said, I don't have a magic potion. I mean, we're gonna keep doing the things we're doing. I mean, at times we had 5 guys in the box, and we got to be able to run the ball versus 5 guys in the box. We wasn't, and so when you can't do that, then you're allowing them to drop 8 people in the coverage. That's tough, you know. And so the thing that we initially went into the game wanting them to take away, and we tried to attack those areas, but we never got anything going. We never hurt them in those areas because we couldn't take advantage of where their defense was weak. And then when you can't take advantage of where their defense is weak and then you get behind, then you just got to start just trying to manipulate some kind of offense, and we couldn't.
Did you think you'd struggle in the run game that much, considering they weren't loading up the box?
No, I really didn't. I thought we'd better run the ball. They definitely out-physicaled us up front.
Ever been part of a game where wideouts have 1 catch?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Wow, no, thanks, so. That's awesome. I haven't. That's
Shannon, you mentioned you and Dennis do it. It's on coaches, whatever. I get that, but what you guys do on offense is very finite. There's not a lot, so you can't add or remove things.
No, it's got to get better at it. I mean, we're not doing simple things. And that's what I told them at halftime. I said, it's just routine plays. It really is. It's a offensive lineman doing his job on this particular play. When there's 5 guys in the box, you got to get to the Mike linebacker. And when you don't, it becomes what could be a 10 or 15-yard play ends up being a no gain. That's frustrating to watch. You know, I mean, so it's not anything. I mean, we're not going to sit here and come up with this magical formula to say, oh, we're all of a sudden got it. I mean, it's routine plays, and it really is. I mean, I know I say that a lot, but it comes down to just executing routine stuff. And we don't have guys that are that have that capacity yet. You know, that's just where we're at right now as an offense. We got to grow up.